Do you often wonder how some couple, family, friends, business partners remain in a love, family, friendship, or business relationship for a long time, while some people can't seem to get along with other people? This is because some people know how to maintain their relationships while others don't. These are 10 ways to maintain your relationships. Welcome to Socrates Uduk's blog, your online resource for high quality information on how to live your best life. Watch until the end so that you can unlock a bonus point. Number 1, have it in your mind that relationships do not maintain themselves. This is the first step towards maintaining your relationships, your awareness that relationships do not maintain themselves. With this in mind, you will know that every effort, time, and resources you use in maintaining your relationship is not a waste because relationships do not maintain themselves. Some people are lazy about maintaining their relationships. This is why they can't seem to get along with people for a long time. Relationships are investments. You have to put in the work to get a good return on your investment. If you have not put in the work, then you don't expect a return on investment. After I discovered that relationships do not maintain themselves, I became deliberate about maintaining my relationships. Couples that have stayed together for a long time do things that maintain their relationships. Their relationship does not maintain itself. Number 2, think of the consequences of not maintaining the relationship. When we think of the consequences of our actions, we will be willing to make right decisions to avoid any consequences we don't want. What is the consequence of a bad relationship with your spouse? Problems in your marriage? Divorce? Is that what you want? What is the consequences of a bad relationship with your family members? That is your parents and your brothers and your sisters. Problems in the family? Is that what you want? What is the consequences of a bad relationship with your business partner? Friction in business? Is that what you want? Having the end in mind gives you the fuel you need to do things that prevent an undesired consequence. You have to be proactive in your relationships. You have to do things in advance to prevent problems in the relationship. You don't have to wait for things to go wrong before you think of how to solve the problem. Everything that people in your relationships like, do it and do it regularly. Anything they don't like, stop doing it. Every bad consequence can be prevented if something is done in advance to prevent it. Number 3, sow seeds of honor. Seeds of honor includes kind words, good body language, giving gifts, hugging, body touch, giving a helping hand, showing respect, etc. Anything that makes those in your relationship know that you value, respect, and care for them is a seed of honor. Send a birthday card, a birthday cake, birthday gift to a person in your relationship on his or her birthday, or give him or her a call, or send him or her a nice text message on his or her birthday. These are seeds of honor. When you constantly sow seeds of honor to people in your relationship, you are making it clear to them that you value the relationship and that you value them. If both parties in a relationship are constantly sowing seeds of honor to maintain the relationship will last forever. Number 4, always reciprocate a kind gesture. Relationship is a two-way street and life is give and take. So if someone in your relationship does something nice for you, reciprocate the kind gesture. This is because when you become a receiver alone, it discourages the giver from continuing in his or her kind gesture. Always reciprocate a kind gesture if you want it to continue. If someone does something nice for you on your birthday, also do something nice for him or her on his or her birthday. That way, both parties in the relationship will be happy together. Number 5, practice forgiveness. Forgiveness is the act of pardoning an offender. Practicing forgiveness is important in relationships because you have to give allowance for a second chance. We make mistakes, and if there's no second chance, we will allow a mistake to ruin a relationship we have spent time and resources to build. This is why you have to be careful about the person you make your spouse or the person you make your friends or business partners, so that you don't go into a relationship with people that make mistakes that are too costly for you to bear. Only have relationships with people that are wise and people that care about you. That way, you are able to minimize mistakes. Don't expose yourself to people that make costly mistakes that are too costly for you to bear because you're trying to maintain a relationship. This does not mean that you should not forgive costly mistakes. Anything you can forgive, you forgive. It means you should not expose yourself to costly mistakes that could have been avoided. Remember that people in your relationships are close to you and their actions can affect you. So forgiveness is a second chance for the person in your relationship to do the right thing and to keep doing the right thing in the future. It is not a license for the person to keep repeating mistakes that are detrimental to you. Remember that relationship is not by force. You are free to stop a relationship that is detrimental to you. For family relationships that are detrimental to you, that is, for relationship with your parents and brothers and sisters, your family will always be your family, but create boundaries to protect yourself. For relationships with your friends and business partners, you can get new friends and new business partners. For relationship with your spouse, you have to forgive to a very large extent. You may have to make sacrifices of forgiveness if there are children in the marriage for the stability of the children. For relationship with your fiancé or fiancée, if you have difficulty forgiving your fiancé or fiancée, then you already have a clear picture of where the marriage is heading if you eventually get married. There is no sustainable relationship without forgiveness, but forgiveness is not a license to repeat past mistakes. Number 6, practice forbearance. Forbearance is creating room for someone's inadequacies. It is deciding within yourself that you don't like the behavior of a person, but you are willing to overlook it and you are willing to keep overlooking it because you like the person more than his or her inadequacies. As the name goes, forbearance is for things we can bear. Forbearance is important because people are different. So we have to be able to accommodate the differences in people. Some people talk fast, some talk slow, some people are tidy, some are not tidy. Some people pay attention to details, some do not. These are differences in people where you need forbearance to be able to live peacefully with them. We have to be in this world with billions of other people, so you have to create room for people's inadequacies. You have to practice forbearance towards your spouse, your family members, your friends, your business partners, your colleagues in your office, etc. Because despite your similarities, you still have your areas of differences, and this is where forbearance is needed. Another word for forbearance is tolerance. If your spouse forgets to close the toilet seat and you don't like it, close it yourself. Practice forbearance. Number 7, make valuable contribution to those in your relationships. Always make valuable contribution to the people in your relationships. It can be financial contribution, material contribution, emotional contribution, etc. Giving someone a smile, a hug, a gift, paying for someone's meal, paying for someone's house rent, buying someone clothes, advising someone, cleaning someone's house, cleaning someone's car, etc. These are ways to make valuable contribution to the people in your relationships. Why this is important is because no one leaves someone that is valuable. So if you want people to remain with you, you need to constantly be an active contributor to their well-being. Number 8, be friendly. In relationships, the moment there is an unfriendly environment, there is a separation. Be friendly in your choice of words, in your body language, in your actions. If you want friends, then you have to be friendly. This is very important for relationship among friends. Your friends act as a safety net for times you need help. And friendship is a platform for mutual influence. So friendship protects you and influences you. So friendship is important, which means that knowing how to maintain your friendship is important. Remember to buy your friend a gift on his or her birthday. Remember to wish your friend exam success if he or she is sitting for an exam. Remember to congratulate your friend on his or her graduation. This will go a long way in maintaining the friendship. Number 9, avoid ill speaking. Don't say bad things behind the back of the people in your relationships. Don't pretend you like them when they are with you and say negative things behind their back when you are with someone else. If your friend finds out you are saying negative things behind his or her back, it will destroy the friendship. Treat conversation between the people in your relationships as confidential. Avoid juicy gossips that will tear your friendship apart. Number 10, avoid jealousy. If your friend buys a car, celebrate with your friend instead of being jealous. Jealousy doesn't have any good outcome. It stagnates you and gives you unnecessary worries. Jealousy is the reason friends, spouses, family members fight themselves, because many people do not know that jealousy has no place in a relationship whatsoever. Once jealousy is detected, it should be rooted out. Relationships thrive in an atmosphere of love, peace, value exchange, understanding, not in an atmosphere of jealousy. You've made it to the end of the video, so you win a bonus point. Number 11, make room for time apart. The people in your relationships have their own lives, their own ambitions, and activities they like. So you need to give them time apart to do the things that makes them happy. The idea of this point is not to be too clingy. Give your partner some time alone if he or she needs it. If your partner has time alone, it gives you new things to talk about. Absence makes the heart fonder. Two people in love will always have similarities and differences in their hobbies and activities they like. Your ability to make room for the differences in activities is necessary for a healthy relationship. So while you like swimming, make room for your partner if he or she doesn't like swimming but likes gardening. After you both are done with swimming and gardening respectively, you will have a lot to talk about, and that will make the relationship stronger. I hope this video was valuable to you. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to watch my video, 10 things to do if you receive a large free money. I will see you in that video. Take care.